Alright, so here's the way they line up for the restart. John Dillon is the leader, Jake Cole in second, Anthony Nodder is third, Angel D'Souza fourth, and in fifth is Andrew Gonzalez. Sixth position is Alex Filter. Daniel Schwab would be the points leader when we leave here today. He runs in seventh. Eighth is James Bald. Ninth is our race winner last week, John Worry, and Adam Rose is up to 10th. 11th is Paola Gonzalez, 12th is Kenny McCurry, 13th is Wyatt Johnston, 14th is Matthew Rodriguez, and 15th is Martin Zakala. Jared Crocious is up to 16th, 17th is Lisa Shears. Doug Shears runs in 18th, 19th is Jordan Hester, and 20th is Chad Skinner. 21st is Vincent Marsh, 22nd is Philip Stiller, Patrick Scroggins 23rd, Noel Stiller 24th, 25th is Connor Breton, 26th is Robert Bann, his teammate Ben Stern lines up in 27th, 28th is Timmy Pacioli, 29th position is Trent Whitney, 30th is Brandon Gonzalez, and 31st, 2 laps down, is Adam Chambers. That's it. Those are the cars left on the racetrack. Everybody else has retired from the race, including some chase contenders in the form of Christian James, and I believe Arnold Columbia has retired as well. Green flag back out. John Dillon leads them back to the green flag. Dillon has been just one of the strongest cars in the Snickers Cup Series, but has not been able to get a win. Today he's looking to do that, but Anthony Nodder there, he wants to get back on the warpath. He is now 7th in the standings, 30 points back. He'd love to be able to get a good finish here today. Look at Alex Filter and Andrew Gonzalez down low there trying to make moves. There was a little bit of contact back there between Jake Cole and Angel D'Souza, but they settled it out. And the caution's out again. This time it's for Timmy Pacioli, Jordan Hester, Patrick Scroggins, Lisa Shears, Ben Stern, and Robert Bann. We cannot seem to get away from caution flags. There's Bann. Oh, man. Look at the carnage on that Pennzoil Dodge. That car is toast. Burnt toast. He's out of the race. Hester's on pit road. And it looks like second place position goes to Andrew Gonzalez now. He's been able to move his way up on that restart from from 5th to 2nd. He lines up behind John Dillon, Nodder, Filter, and Jake Cole. That is the top 5. Let's see why we're under the caution flag. Well, here's the contact. It's between Lisa Shears and Jordan Hester, 2 chase contenders. Shears is 4th in the standings. Hester is 3rd in the standings. Up into the fence they go. Look at Doug Shears just squeak his way by. Wow. But then, Philip Stiller nails the 11, nails the 64. Patrick Scroggins gets a piece of it there. Look at Robert Bann. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Oh, Lisa Shears is there. And same for Pacioli. Hester right up into him. Noel Stiller, I think. Oh, boy, he just made it through. And so Lisa Shears is involved there. It's pretty much a 4-car wreck here, involving 2 chase contenders, Jordan Hester and Lisa Shears. Let's see what the strategy is going to be here. Will those drivers be out 3rd and 4th in the standings? Well, we're getting ready to go back under green. Philip Stiller, Robert Bann, Timmy Pacioli, they've retired. Jordan Hester has gone down a lap. He is a lap car along with 2 laps down Adam Chambers. Lisa Shears returned to the racetrack. So did Patrick Scroggins. And here's the way they line up for the restart. It's John Dillon, then it's Andrew Gonzalez, then Anthony Nodder, Alex Filter, Jake Cole. That's the top 5. Top 10 looks like this. Daniel Schwab, Angel D'Souza, John Worry, James Bald, and fastest in practice, Kenny McCurry. Keep your eye on that 3-car. He is coming. Every single restart, he seems to be up another 3 positions. Adam Rose lines up in 11th. 12th will be Martin Zakala. 13th, Paola Gonzalez. Wyatt Johnston, he's up to the 14th position. And in 15th is Matthew Rodriguez. 16th is Jared Crocious. Our points leader, Doug Shears, coming into this race, remains consistent. Still in this race. In 17th, Vincent Marsh. 18th, Chad Skinner. 19th. And Noel Stiller completes the top 20. So we are getting ready to go back underneath the green flag with John Dillon out in front. And one thing I'm really impressed with, here at Texas, we've had a lot of wrecks in the Truck Series race, a lot of wrecks in the Mobile One Cup Series race, but NASCAR does a great job to get us back under the green flag as soon as possible, so that way we have some green flag runs. We're about to go underneath another one as John Dillon gets us back underway. Green flag is out. Dillon leads them off into turn number 1 by about a car length advantage over Andrew Gonzalez. Now, I'm really interested to see if Daniel Schwab and Doug Shears, if they can all make their way through this event without getting caught up in something that'll take them out. As the caution waves again, and you watch, I've probably just jinxed one of them. I probably jinxed either Doug Shears or Daniel Schwab, as Andrew Gonzalez takes a peek to the inside, coming down to the stripe, but Dillon is too strong on the high side. Now let's see who's caught up in this wreck. Ben Stern is involved in it. And Kenny McCreary, I believe, got a piece of it as well. We were just talking about him. And that looks like that's the race cars that are involved. Kenny McCreary may have gotten some of it, or maybe gotten slowed, but the car that's really gotten the most damage... Oh, there's Noel Stiller. But the car that got the most damage is Ben Stern. Let's see what happened to the Blue Deuce. Well, this was more at the back of the pack. Connor Breton into the back of Noel Stiller, chase contender. And then down he comes into Brandon Gonzalez and Trent Whitney. But then here's the problem. Watch this right here. Breton nails the 6th car once again. And up the racetrack comes Noel Stiller up into Ben Stern. And actually up on his roof and up into the outside retaining wall while upside down. Very scary looking wreck there. And Brandon Gonzalez, Connor Breton, and Trent Whitney all were involved in this wreck as well. Well, now we're down to 25 race cars still left on the racetrack. Cars out of the race as a result of this previous wreck. Brandon Gonzalez, Noel Stiller, and Ben Stern. Here's the way they line up for the restart. We'll give you the, hopefully the full field, because there's not very many race cars on the racetrack. John Dillon is the leader. Second is Andrew Gonzalez. And third is Anthony Nodder. Filter is fourth. And Jake Cole is in fifth. Angel D'Souza 6th, Daniel Schwab still in 7th, 8th is Adam Rose, 9th is James Bald, and 10th is Paola Gonzalez. In 11th position is Martin Zacala, 12th is John Worry, 13th Wyatt Johnson, 14th Vincent Marsh, and 15th is Doug Shears. Jared Crocious runs in 16th, 17th is Kenny McCreary, 18th is Matthew Rodriguez, 19th is Chad Skinner, and in 20th is Patrick Scroggins. 21st is Lisa Shears, 22nd is Trent Whitney, Connor Breton runs in 23rd, 24th, 1 lap down is Jordan Hester, and 25th, 2 laps down, is Adam Chambers. So there you go, that's the 25 race cars that are still on the racetrack, as we still have a little over 10 laps to go. And that's enough time for at least 2 more cautions if they come out one after the other. And this is really just a lot like the Mobile One Cup Series race, where cautions breed cautions. But here we go, John Dillon gets us back underway, and boy did he get a good restart there. He pulls away once again from Andrew Gonzalez. And Gonzalez now under fire from Anthony Nodder. Here comes Filter to the inside. Let's look at this battle for the second position. Nodder going to take over second. Here comes Alex Filter to the inside. Good run right here for the 4 car. He's really needed a run like this. And Jake Cole now trying to get to the inside of Andrew Gonzalez. And the caution's out again. Let's see why. Oh, Jake Cole in the fence! Andrew Gonzalez was also in it. Oh my. They were running in the top 5. There's Andrew Gonzalez. And let's see who may have been involved. Adam Chambers, Patrick Scroggins, John Worry, last week's winner. And points leader Doug Shears is out! Doug Shears was caught up in another wreck. Vincent Marsh may have gotten a piece of it. Oh boy. Things shaping up interestingly here now. Let's see why we're under the caution. Man, it's a hornet's nest back here. 3 and 4 wide, and the contact starts between Vincent Marsh and Adam Chambers, down into John Worry and Doug Shears. Vincent Marsh, Jared Crocious, they all go up the racetrack. Oh, Worry hits the wall hard. So does Doug Shears. But you're going to see somewhere here, Patrick Scroggins, I think, comes back up the racetrack. There it is, right into Chad Skinner. And up into the fence goes Scroggins. Skinner hits the wall, and then it's not going to be over for Doug Shears, I don't think. Oh, yeah, Shears did get his damage there. But John Worry, Jared Crocious, who was having a good run, Vincent Marsh, another chase contender, last week's winner, John Worry, and Adam Chambers, all involved. And then take a look at this one back there. There's Angel D'Souza, turns her teammate. D'Souza turned her teammate down into Jake Cole. Very, very interesting there. That was Angel D'Souza turning her teammate Andrew Gonzalez into the fellow Ford of Jake Cole when they were both running 4th and 5th. Well, now things get super interesting. We are underneath 10 laps to go. The 1 lap to go signal, I believe, has been displayed. Nope, we're going to be going back to green probably in 2 more laps. But cars out of the race, most notably Dougie Shears, gets credited with 21st position right now. Patrick Scroggins, John Worry, they are out. Jared Crocious and Adam Chambers have also retired from this race. Here's the way they will line up for the restart with, I believe it'll be 8 laps to go. John Dillon is still out in front. This time, though, he won't have any lap cars to his inside to be able to help him get away from 2nd place Anthony Nodder, 3rd place Alex Filter, 4th place Andrew Gonzalez, 5th place Jake Cole, and 6th place Angel D'Souza. Apparently the damage for Jake Cole and Andrew Gonzalez not too bad. They were able to continue with their top 5 runs. Daniel Schwab, I believe, would be the points leader leaving here today. He still is in 7th position. Adam Rose runs in 8th, 9th is Pedro Gonzalez, and Wyatt Johnston is up in 10th. James Bald runs 11th. 12th is Martin Zakala. 13th position is Jordan Hester. 14th right now is Matthew Rodriguez. 14th is Kenny McCurry. 15th is Lisa Shears. Connor Breton runs in 16th. Trent Whitney still around in 17th position. He ended up getting caught up in the first wreck of the day and still runs here in the top 20. Chad Skinner is 18th. 19th still Vincent Marsh. And 20th, I believe. Well, actually, Jordan Hester. What's Hester credited with? Yeah, he is 20th. Hester is 20th. He is 1 lap down, actually. I forgot to mention that. So now, out of this field, you got to try and pick a winner. Hey. I'd love to go with John Dillon because of the fact that he just seems to be around all the time and has top 5 runs quite a bit in the Snickers Cup Series, but you can't take anything away from Anthony Nodder. You can't take anything away from Alex Filter. Andrew Gonzalez has been to victory lane, and Jake Cole also has as well, so they both know how to get to victory lane, but I don't know. If I had to take somebody, maybe I would go with maybe Alex Filter, because Filter's just been consistently there up at the front, hasn't got any marks on him. As a matter of fact, none of the top 3 have any marks on him. They've been very clean all race long, and so, I would say one of those 3 would be the ones to go to victory lane, but if Kenny McCurry hadn't been so far back, I would have maybe picked him because he has been one fast race car today, and as I mentioned, fastest in practice, the AC Delco number 3 Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. But Richard Childress Racing is out in front in the form of John Dillon, and it doesn't seem like a paint scheme seems to help him out at all because he's just been consistent no matter what kind of a paint scheme he's running. Today he's running the Quaker State paint scheme he was running back at Kansas where he got a good top 5 finish. Green flag is back out, and here we go. We're going to have 7 laps to decide this race. I believe we will finish under green. I hope, anyway. John Dillon, Anthony Nodder, Alex Filter, Andrew Gonzalez, and Jake Cole. That's the top 5 heading off of turn number 2. Dillon with about a half car length advantage. And remember, we've only got 20 cars on the racetrack, half of them back in the garage area. Here's Nodder on the back bumper of John Dillon. This is very interesting. Dillon seems to be strong early on, but then when you get to the last few laps, he just cannot hold on to the lead, and this is the case here as Anthony Nodder gets to the inside of him. But Dillon trying to battle back on that high side. Nodder now with a trunk full of Alex Filter. Nodder is currently the leader, but Filter about to go 3 wide. Here he comes. Alex Filter takes a peek to the inside. Andrew Gonzalez goes 3 wide with Daniel Schwab and John Dillon. Here comes Daniel Schwab. He wants to go to victory lane here. To the inside he comes. Filter now trying to get the lead back on the high side, but Schwab is strong down low. Here comes John Dillon and Adam Rose back into the inside. Suddenly, everybody's battling it out for the lead, but Daniel Schwab, who comes in second in the standings, he's a mere 6 points behind Doug Shears, and I believe he's going to leave the points leader. He's got the top spot. Did I see the caution coming out? No, no caution. Good. Looks like John Dillon's got Daniel Schwab all to himself now. He may be thinking about something here. He'll have to make his move soon because if a caution comes out, then he's going to be in big trouble and he's not going to be able to make the move. He's all over the back bumper, takes a peek to the inside. Here comes Dillon for the lead. John Dillon to the inside. He's got the run. Here comes Adam Rose on the inside as well. Paola Gonzalez has moved into the top 3, into the top 4 make it. Look at Adam Rose. He's taking a peek to the inside. A go or go homer if in Adam Rose. Dillon battling back on the high side. Here comes Paola Gonzalez out of nowhere, along with Anthony Nodder. 3 laps to go here at Texas. Rose with the lead. Whoa, a little contact back there between Paola Gonzalez and Anthony Nodder. They settle it out. Here comes Martin Zakala and James Bald suddenly into the mix here, but it's all been going on behind Adam Rose. Can Nodder run him down? 2 laps to go. Adam Rose out in front. Lap car, slower car, Vincent Marsh just ahead. He slows up the Adam Rose machine. He slows up everybody. Oh, contact! The leader's wreck! Vincent Marsh, Daniel Schwab is involved! And Angel D'Souza is the leader. I don't believe this. Angel D'Souza is the leader. Coming down to the white flag, James Bald second, John Dillon third, Nodder and Martin Zakala, that's the top 5, but second in the standings, Daniel Schwab is wrecked. Oh my. Is the damage too bad for him that he won't be able to continue? He had Vincent Marsh, the slower car, come right down in front of him. This could play out in Angel D'Souza's hands here today. Let's see what the strategy is for Daniel Schwab. Can they get him repaired, get him back out there to complete the final lap? Looks like they will try. But after that wreck, it looks like Angel D'Souza is the leader. And here she comes. Out of turn 4 for the final time, she misses the wreck and goes to victory lane for the second time this year. Angel D'Souza, or actually no. Is this the second time this year? No, it's not. This is their first win, yeah. So Angel D'Souza, another chase contender, finally winning in a chase race. Ahead of fellow Ford James Bald and then John Dillon, another top 5 run. 3rd place for him. Anthony Nodder picking up some good points. He finishes in 4th. And 5th position is Martin Zakala. We didn't talk about Silent C all day long, and he finishes a very respectable 5th place. Andrew Gonzalez 6th, Jake Cole 7th, Paola Gonzalez in 8th. 9th, Adam Rose, and Alex Filter finishes in 10th. Let's take a look and see why we finished this race under caution. Well, they were coming up on the slower race car of Vincent Marsh, and there's just nowhere you can go. Nodder and Rose get together. Somehow they saved it, though. I cannot believe it. They were literally sideways, but down into Daniel Schwab comes the 18 car. Nowhere for Schwab to go. Oh, make some contact there with Wyatt Johnston as well. But a tough break for Daniel Schwab, and here comes Kenny McCurry into the picture. Can he miss him? Oh, wow, he just barely did. Schwab continues on. And that's a tough break for the guy who came in poised to take the points lead. We'll be very interested to see how the points are going to look after this race. I don't think anybody expected Schwab was going to get caught up in a wreck on the final lap. When Angel D'Souza crossed the stripe, I don't think she expected she was going to go from 3rd to 1st in a lap right here. Misses the wreck and ends up going to victory lane in the Aflac Ford. So here's the finishing order. D'Souza, Bald, Dillon, Nodder, and Zakala. That's the top 5. Most notably, chase contenders, D'Souza winning and Nodder finishing in 4th. Andrew Gonzalez finishes in 5th. Jake Cole in 6th. 7th, Paola Gonzalez. 8th, Paola Gonzalez, rather. Adam Rose in 9th. And 10th, Alex Filter. How about this? Ford ended up having 7, I believe. 6. 6 Fords in the top 10. D'Souza, Bald, Gonzalez, Cole, Gonzalez, Rose, they were all in the top 10, all Fords. Good run for Ford here today. Wyatt Johnston finishes in 11th. Kenny McCurry still battled back and finishes a good 12th place. Matthew Rodriguez finishes in the 13th position. Chad Skinner 14th and Connor Breton in 15th. Lisa Shears 16th and Trent Whitney was the final car finished on the lead lap. He finishes in the 17th position. Now, I'm looking here. I think that Doug Shears is possibly still the points leader, but it would be by a mere 3 points over Daniel Schwab. Schwab finishes 1 lap down in 18th. Hester in 19th. Vincent Marsh finishes in 20th. Dougie Shears, points leader, finishes in 21st. Then Scroggins, Worry, Crocious, Chambers, Brandon Gonzalez. Noel Stiller finishes in 27th. 28th, Ben Stern. 29th position, Philip Stiller, Robert Band, Pacioli, McCrory, Matt Smith in 33rd. Or Columbia thought maybe he'd be able to do a Texas sweep. Not today. He ends up finishing 34th out of the race. Alex Band out of the race in 35th. Logan Wilson in 36th. 37th, Mark George, Sean Galligan, 38th, Steve Marsh, 39th, Christian James, the hardest hit in the standings. He had a good run last week at Kansas. It goes up in smoke here today with a 40th place finish and a barrel roll to boot for the Christian James machine. He finishes in 40th, Matt Berg, 41st, and Noah Kars in 42nd. So congratulations to Angel D'Souza, picks up her first win of the season, and that's going to help her a lot in the chase. And I'm going to be very interested to see how the chase is going to look now as far as the standings. They're going to be coming your way right after this. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Sports Channel, now merged with the NCG MRS. We head next to Phoenix, and then we've cap it all off for the Ford Championship race weekend at Homestead. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.